here comes the Border Patrol. On the Mexican border, the Canadian border, the Pacific coast, the Atlantic coast, the Gulf of Mexico. The Border Patrol is on the job, guarding our 12,000 miles of boundaries by land and sea, by day and night. Uncle Sam's sentinels. Secure in our own homes, we may forget that our vast frontiers present many geographical problems of national defense, problems which the Border Patrol is meeting and solving every day and night. Let's get acquainted with this adventurous group of men. Let's see how they accomplish such a tremendous task. Officers come in contact with lawbreakers of many types. Not only those who are attempting to enter the country illegally or those trying to smuggle aliens across the border, but criminals who handle other types of contraband. About a month ago, Border Patrol officers Daly and Quillen set up their road-checking signs which carry the words, United States officers, stop, on an abandoned road leading into Catuya, Texas.
Gosh, Bailey, this beat doesn't get traveled much. 8 hours of checking this back road gets pretty monotonous.
Oh, stop griping, Quillen. With that bird Ferrara hanging around Laredo the way he's been doing the last few days, there'll be plenty of excitement on this lonely road. We know he's going to drive a car carrying a Louisiana license plate.
Well, if anything's going to happen tonight, here's hoping it happens before we leave at midnight. The other fellows come to relieve us.
Yeah, it's almost 12 o'clock now. They'll be here any minute.
You know, I've half a mind to stick around anyhow after Abel and Ball do get here.
Hey, look.
That car isn't using its headlights. Better flash them down.
Wait a minute. I know that old pack. Every rattle in it. Belongs to our friend Butch, the Murphy kid. Wonder what he's doing around here at this time of night.
Look at the back of the car there. The way those rear lights flash on and off.
Maybe some new gadget he put on his car. Let's find out about it and tell him to switch his headlights on.
Hiya, Butch. How's the kid?
I'm all right. Yeah. I'm okay-doke. Having a swell time. What's the idea of the stop sign, Mr. Quillen?
Just being careful, Butch. Where are you going with your headlights turned off? You get to switch them on?
Yeah. Guess I must have. I'm going to Catuya.
What's the idea of the new gadget you have on your car?
What new gadget?
Those rear lights you have. They're strong enough to be used as signals.
You mind your own business. Haven't I got a right to put lights on my car without everybody asking me about it?
Sure.
I thought you guys were pals of mine, but now you're poking your noses into things that are none of your affair.
All right, Butch, all
Well,
right.
you got to stop me on this road anyway. You never had any stop signs here before, did you? Send me your own business and let me be, will you?
Yeah, Butch, that's
Are you
no
going
way
to
to
get
talk.
through or not? You know me, and I'm going to Catuya on business. Anything else you snoopers want to know?
Of course not, Butch.
Okay, then. Mind your own business.
Well, what do you make of that, Quillen?
He hasn't been drinking, I made sure of that. But he acted pretty funny. I've got my suspicions.
Yeah, we know where we can pick him up if we need him.
I think we will. He had all the symptoms of...
Hey, look at that now.
Yeah.
Butch just stopped and flashed those rear lights at him.
All the earmarks of a signal, huh? Well, what next?
Look down the road. The other way. See the headlights on that car?
Seemed to stop or slow down the same time Butch flashed his lights.
It might be some high school stunt. Butch Murphy's full of the devil, but I have my doubts.
Well, we can afford to let him go for now, but watch that car down the road. See how long it takes for us to get... Almost 10 minutes now. That car had plenty of time to drive that distance at 2 miles an hour.
Here it comes now.
Just that, Bailey. I think it's going to stop. Come on.
Yeah, it's a taxi cab.
Now, mister? Border Patrol.
Senores, what you want?
Where you from?
Laredo.
Where you going?
To Cotillo on business. I am in hurry.
Got your license with you?
Si, senor. 1 minute, please. Yeah.
Thanks. Louis Vegas, huh? That's your name?
Si, senor.
Having trouble with your cab?
Senor, what you mean?
When you stopped back there.
Stop? Me no stop,
We
senor.
saw you stop about a half a mile down the road.
Oh, you saw. Oh, I stopped to fix the windshield.
Yeah? What was wrong with it?
This windshield. She's wrong. It's cool.
Say,
What is it, senor?
the seat's beside you here. It's warm.
So what?
So somebody else must have been here in the car with you. Is that why you stopped?
I know stop, but I mean the windshield is go back.
Yeah, I know. You better stay here a while, Vegas.
But I am in hurry to go to Cotillo.
You better wait here a while, mister.
Somebody else is in that car with him. I want to see what happened back there when he stopped so long.
So do I, but we can't leave this spot. Wall and Abe will be here in a minute to relieve us. Wait till they come, and then we'll stay on the job and follow through.
Wait a minute, here comes the car now.
Well, you check it, Billy. I want to ask Vegas a few questions.
Okay. I'll find out what happened on the road. Hey, Quillen, it's April and Paul. They just come on duty.
Well, good. Now we can really get down to brass tacks.
I'll go down the road with April. Maybe we can find out what happened back there. Paul can stay here and check traffic for you.
Search me.
Hiya, Paul. Hiya. Something up?
Yep. Watch for a car with Louisiana license plate. I'm going to talk to this baby here. Now, Vegas.
Where are you? Yes, senor. I am in hurry.
I know. If you'd only told us the first time why you stopped back there, we wouldn't have all this trouble now, would we?
I tell you, the windshield is
Let's
go
get
back.
this straight now. I don't see anything wrong with the windshield. Looks okay. Hey, what's this?
What?
Are you soaking corn or hay?
si, senor. I told you.
What's so funny about that? Looks like hay. Yeah, Indian hay. Marijuana, that's what it is.
Oh, no, senor. You are mistaken. It's not marijuana. It's just some piece of...
Listen, I know marijuana when I see it. Been plenty of trouble stirred up on account of this filthy stuff. Young kids going wrong and petty thieves turning into murderers. Don't you realize what this stuff does?
No, senor.
Why don't you tell us the truth about why you stopped back there?
The windshield
Who is in the car with you?
The windshield, she is go back.
Okay, that's your story, and you're stuck with it. Well, wait till the boys get back. Maybe you'll change your tune, huh? Well, here they are now.
Hey, Quillen, this is what we were waiting for. Guess what we found back there?
Well, cut it out, Bailey. I've been playing guessing games with this baby long enough.
Well, it's marijuana. 7 sacks of it.
7 sacks of marijuana.
Yeah, it was hidden in the brush. The smugglers must have left it there when they saw us coming. But there are footprints of 3 men plain leading away from it.
I found these scraps of marijuana in Vegas' cab. Well, what have you got to say now, Vegas?
The windshield, she is go.
See, that's all he'd had to say ever since you left. He's a tough baby.
I go now to Cotillo.
Oh, no, you don't, Vegas. Bailey, call headquarters on the radio. Tell them to send the horseback squad out to follow those tracks. Maybe we can round up the whole smuggling gang. I'm going to get myself a horse and go, too.
Okay. And now you, Mr. Vegas. I think you'd better come along with me to the customs. All night long, the Border Patrol horseback squad follows the trail of the smugglers. And then, at daybreak...
There, see, over there. 2 men. Come on. Come on, man. Where's your other friend?
He wants to be charged. You know, good, that Ferrara. We do work. You got to work. 35 pesos yours. You know, pay. He's shopping car with license plate which say La.
Louisiana.
See, Louisiana, see. We want to carry the sacks to these cars. Want to catch us first.
Too bad. Come on, fellows. We'll let you tell your story to the judge.
Ferrara, bad man. Border Patrol catch Ferrara. Eh?
We hope so.
The next morning, after 3 hours of sleep, Quillen and Bailey are back at the checking spot, determined to follow up the case and find the ringleader of the marijuana smugglers.
Well, back on the job, Bailey. Once that Louisiana car comes through here. Ferrara doesn't know we picked up that marijuana yet. We'll be back for it.
Here, flag this car down.
Well, I'll be.
Well, look who's here.
Son Butch again, huh? Poor kid, he looks scared to death. He turns up before we send for him.
Yeah, Butch is mixed up in this racket somehow. I knew it. Here, let me talk to him.
Bailey. Mr. Bailey, did anything happen last night?
I'll say things happen, plenty.
Oh, did anybody get killed, for instance?
Uh-huh. Worrying about those headlights of yours, huh? I told you that.
But I didn't mean to do it. Honest, I didn't. I didn't know what I was doing. Please don't send me to jail.
Here. What are you talking about?
Don't know what. But I was afraid I tell you, I can't remember up until it was.
There's a car coming now. Yeah. Got Louisiana plate. Hey, halt! Halt! Federal officer! Halt!
It's him! It's him!
For the city.
I got him.
What's the big idea?
We were just trying to. You promised to bring me something.
Hey, get this kid off me. John Fraser. Here, take it easy, Butch. What have you got against this guy? Quit hitting him.
Police said I wouldn't get caught, that there was no harm in it. Now I'm going to be arrested. I'd kill somebody. And it's all your fault, Ferrara.
Ferrara, the ringleader.
The big smuggler, eh?
Yeah, Ferrara. He's been selling reefers to the kids at school. He told me there weren't any more, but that I could get some if I'd help him last night.
Shut up, kid. You talk too much.
I don't care what happens now. Everybody will know. I woke up this morning and my car was in a ditch. I didn't know where I was or what I'd done. And now I'm a murderer.
Oh, listen, kid, pull yourself together. You didn't kill anybody last night. We'll have to turn you over to the customs for helping Ferrara. Put the handcuffs on both of them.
Okay. Now quit it, Butch. You got yourself in trouble, we'll have to arrest you.
That's right. Not only kind of that, I'm just glad I didn't kill anybody. What will Mom say?
Yeah. Your mom. Should have thought of her before. I sure hate to break the news to her. A fine woman.
I thought Butch was hopped up with marijuana last night. Poor kid thinking he'd murdered somebody.
Yeah. It might have been anybody's kid. Might have been one of mine. Or yours. All on account of guys like Ferrara.
Well, this'll put an end to this dirty marijuana racket. It'll be a long time before he gets another chance to make criminals out of high school kids.
Come along, Ferrara. It's a pleasure to put you behind bars.
Yes, the Border Patrol does safeguard the homes and institutions of America by keeping dangerous drugs from filtering into the country. By cooperating with the Customs Service and the narcotic bureaus, Border Patrolmen have done their bit towards stamping out this evil. They have a job to do, enforcing the immigration laws. But they also have an unwritten law to cooperate with other law enforcement agencies as much as possible. The files of the Immigration Border Patrol are filled with records of dope smugglers, murderers, bank robbers, rum runners, blackmail artists, and all types of gangsters who have been turned over to the proper authorities through the efforts of the Border Patrol. The Border Patrol is always on guard. This is the eighth in a series of programs based on actual exploits of the Immigration Border Patrol. The names of all characters other than Border Patrolmen are, of course, fictitious.